Namaste and welcome to this channel. It seems a very long time since I have put up anything on our YouTube channel. Well, I did get occupied with a lot of other things, so that restricted me from putting up any videos here. Well, I'm back and I have some good news to share with all of you. And before I do that, I would like to talk about this video that you're about to watch. And let me get started. So, we are going to talk about 10 common mistakes people make with nouns number. When we say number, we are actually talking about the singular and the plural aspects of nouns. So what are these common mistakes is something that I would like to address today. Having been teaching the language for 3 decades, I think I have come across many people who use the incorrect language, and I just thought of sharing this with all of you in case you also have people who make these mistakes. So I'm going to share whatever I have identified. Let us start. Yes, very common. People usually say sheep for singular, and then when you ask them the plural, they say it is sheeps, because we are so accustomed to adding the letter S to make a plural. I mean, that's the easiest thing that we may have been taught at school. But well, that is not the case. There is something called irregular nouns, if you have studied nouns in depth. And these irregular nouns are very funny because they do not follow any of the 7 rules that we have to change singular nouns to plurals. So I will just explain as we move on. Well, sheep does not change its form, it remains sheep. Another word which I come across very often is, I hear people saying the plural for child is children's. Well, children by itself is a plural. So again, the mindset of adding S, I see this very prevalent among people, and it's something which comes very naturally to them. So again, child is an irregular noun, and that is why it has a different form when it converts itself to the plural. So the correct plural form is children. We don't say children's, it is children. The next one, again, fish. So one of the rules to change a noun from singular to plural is whenever a word ends with sh, we say that you need to add es to that word in order to make it a plural. For example, brush. We say brushes. Bush, we say bushes. But fish is again an irregular noun, and that is why we do not add the es at the end. We just say one fish and many fish. So next time you hear somebody saying fishes, please tell them that it is fish and not fishes. This is another very common error that I have heard people make when they are pronouncing or giving the plural of tooth. So I've heard in my career as a teacher, as a principal, as a coach, I've come across many students and even teachers. I don't blame them because maybe that is how their teachers taught them and they have carried that trend forward. They say either tooths, because again you're adding an S to make it a plural, or if they say teeth, they don't say teeth, they say teeths. Now both these are incorrect. The actual plural is teeth. So again, tooth being an irregular noun, it changes its form to become teeth. Now, wolf. I would say it is a very strong mindset of most people. I think it's a matter of convenience that you just add S and say the word to give the plural. So here typically it's one wolf and two wolves. Is it? No, that is incorrect. The right plural is wolves. So one wolf, two or three or four or many wolves. So we even have a collective noun for wolves. We say a pack of wolves. One more, deer and deers. So often mispronounced as deer. This word is often mispronounced as deer and deers, but well, the pronunciation is deer and the plural is deer. It does not change, it remains the same. Many persons attended the function. Many persons. Well, that is again not the correct form. We say one or two persons, but when it goes beyond two, we talk about them as peoples. Peoples, again incorrect. It is people. So one or two persons changes to people when it becomes a bigger number. This is interesting. Mother-in-law. So typically people do say mother-in-law, but well, that is law. It's an aw sound. So it is mother-in-law and mother-in-laws. How many laws? In-laws. Again, a mistake. The mother becomes plural and becomes mothers. In-law remains the same. That does not change. But the noun mother changes to mothers-in-law. This I have heard, I don't know, I lost track of the count of the number of times that I have heard this gloveses. I have to wear my gloveses. So it is glove. If you're wearing one, okay, you tend to say I am wearing one glove. But usually glove is a word that is used as a pair. So we say a pair of gloves and not a pair of gloveses. So this is something which I found very weird initially when I heard people talking in this way. But I realized that well, somewhere maybe in their learning there should have been some mistake with whoever taught them these words. So, well, I'm not complaining or blaming anybody, but it's always good to learn from people's mistakes, not to make your own. And if you are being guided or helped to correct yourself, I think I for one would definitely take the guidance if I were making a mistake and I was corrected by anybody. Well, let's move on. It is gloves. Sock. Again, a pair of socks is ideal. But if you say I've lost one sock and then you say sockses, which is incorrect. It is socks. A pair of socks, one sock, and pair of socks or many socks is the correct way of using the plural for this word. Well, so friends, I just wanted to make this video for the simple reason that the mission of this channel is to reach out to as many people as possible and help to build a community where we do not have to feel embarrassed or feel conscious when we speak a foreign language, be it English, be it French, be it German, be it Spanish, whatever it is. But we need to speak the language with confidence, and confidence comes when we know that we are doing something right. So if you know anyone who makes such mistakes or is compelled to make these mistakes because of prior knowledge, and if they are really looking for help of any kind to improve the language skill, I would suggest that you please share the given link and help that person. It would be really nice if we could help one another to build a community where we see very, very, very rare mistakes being made with regard to language. So I leave it to you, and please do feel free to share this link with as many people as you wish to or as you know, and that would be a great help to everybody. So with this, I will sign off saying thank you very much for having listened to me patiently, and I will be back with some more tips and some more, I would say, awakening on common things that we do wrong, and let us see how we can improve those things in all of us. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for subscribing to this channel. Please keep sharing the link and bring in people to subscribe to our channel so that we have a huge number that contributes to this community of teachers and students and parents. Namaste.